Okay, so what we've got here is obviously the curtain, and this is the driver's, this is the front end, and as you can see on this, well, you might not be able to see on there, basically there's a bar behind there, so when I operate this one here, it tightens the bar, it turns the bar and it tightens the curtain up, so you can open it and so you can tighten it, and then, you know, it's all nice and closed. What happens is someone will tighten the other end up completely, and this end it's just got nowhere to go, so you've got no slack. So the release, this is the tighten one, and this is the release one. So when I release that, there's no tension to release. Normally you get a bit of a pressure there and you have to give it a yank back, but there's no pressure to release on that. So the way around this is basically you have to undo all the clips. You don't have to actually just release it. You don't need to take that off because it should be slack enough. You need to do that with all of them all the way down. Okay, so now we're at the other end. We've released all the clips. We're going to release the pressure on the bottom one. So you just pull it, watch it sometimes. Don't get your finger caught between that and that because it really hurts. Just pull it and then pull away basically, like that. And that's the pressure released off it. Then you go back to the other end, and as you can see now we have some slack, but it's not enough slack to actually open the curtain. So what you do now is lift the top bar and tighten it. That should be enough there, and then once you release it, you now have slack at this end, which means you can just lift and then it's done. You can just take it off. And also as well, I'll just spin this around a bit. Let's say that's in the wrong position, because basically it's just a nut in here which sits on that. Let's just move the camera around a bit. Say it's in the wrong position, so you put your bar back in, and you can see it's not sat in properly. The way to sort that out is store the bottom one and just turn it, and you'll see it. There you go, it's dropped, and that's it. It's that easy, and then you can just carry on tightening. So I'll give this. I think that's enough for this end. I'll go and do the same for the other end. Okay, for the actual straps itself, you have a hook at the bottom like that, and you have a lip on the bottom of the box. If for some reason it won't reach, it's too tight and you can't pull it down, just pull up on there and get some slack, and then it'll go down. Hook it and pull. Just pull the top one there so it's tight. And if you want to get a little bit tighter, you can just pull on it slightly and pull down, and then once you release that, then it's pulled it down a bit more. It's probably too tight now, that. So I'll just slack it up a bit. There's two ways to actually to do this as well. First of all, you can just, well, there's three ways. You can just do that, and that's it. Then second is all that flap around, and it'll ruin the life of that over, you know, a couple of years. That'll be ruined. So you can just go like, you can do that, and then tuck it in behind. Just kind of keeps it from flapping around. What I prefer though is this. I fold it underneath itself, not over, because it'll just fall out. So it's underneath. Pull it down. Make sure your fingers are away from the top there, and that's it. Keeps it nice and neat. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't flap around. I mean, it does that, but that's about it. There's nothing. It's fine. And that's what I do with all of them, so it all looks nice and neat.